So anyway, we can now start with some meditation. So if you like to get yourself comfortable, relaxed, and once the body is calm, it's the same thing which makes the body calm, makes the mind calm. Getting to know your body and learning how to be kind to it. Every time I look at my body, if there's any aches or pains there, it's a tightness, a tension there somewhere. A lot of the time it's like I'm overreacting to something. So I look at it, be mindful of it, get to know that part of my body, and give this beautiful sense of kindness. And it tends to relax. I love it, the power of that kindness. Animals in the forest, when you're kind to them, they just relax. I do wish I had a video camera to be able to record this. But a few days ago at monastery, somebody left the sprinklers on just at about 11 o'clock, where we're just going out for alms round. And because the sprinklers were on, it was a hot day, had all these birds, magpies. They were playing around in the water park of our gardens. And they were really enjoying themselves. They reminded me of like kids, shrieking and playing, getting themselves all cooled down in the sprinkler system of our monastery. When you're kind, then animals can relax and enjoy themselves. My body can relax and become peaceful. And my mind can relax and become still. And it enjoys itself immensely. So anyway, first of all, sitting down, how are your feet right now? Just focus on an area which may not be too much of a problem for you, but nevertheless, we develop kindfulness, the mindful awareness, plus the extra kindness. When you're kind to your feet, my feet relax. If your feet aren't relaxing, maybe what you think is kindness is not kindness. This is where you learn what kindness truly is. Kindness always has the result of things opening up, not being tense through fear, and relaxing to the max. Even though I'm not touching my feet, and I'm not doing anything, I'm just looking with kindness. And I feel those sensations in my feet start to become really peaceful, at ease. Sometimes I think I can just stay there all meditation, but now I want to just move up the body past the ankles, relaxing those to the max, to the calves. What I'm doing with my mind, I'm making those neural connections. So I get to experience the sensations which I know are unique to my lower legs, underneath the knees, above the ankles. And once I can experience those, feel them, it's very simple just to offer this kindness to them and feel that sensation become easier, looser, more comfortable. It's all relaxing. And sometimes it relaxes so much. I didn't feel that my legs could be so relaxed. And it feels very delightful. And And I go up to my knees. People do have a lot of tightness in their knees. Sometimes old injuries, strains or whatever. But I just can experience the feelings, the sensations in my knees right now. Both knees together. I just wish them peace and happiness. Just like, if you have a son or a daughter, a young son, daughter in bed, you just wish them good night, have a lovely sleep, or read them a little story. Just because you're being kind to them and giving them attention, they relax and fall fast asleep. That's what I'm doing to my knees. Paying them attention, being kind to them. And they relax. And then I move up to my thighs. I can feel those sensations now in my thighs. Today they feel a little bit different than usual. Don't know why. But anyway, I'm just giving them lots of kindness, relaxing them. And you often experience, when you pay attention, that even though the thighs are not moving, the experience, the sensations which you feel change. And because of the kindness, they always change for the better. They relax and feel more comfortable. And go up to my butt. It's always easy to feel my butt because there's a lot of weight passing through those butt muscles onto my cushion. There's a tightness there, tension. But I know there's no way I can get rid of that, so just make sure it's as evenly spaced as possible. And because it's evenly spaced, and a feeling which is continuous, doesn't get stronger, doesn't get weaker, it soon disappears. Things which don't change vanish. That's precisely the feeling in my butt, which I know in a few minutes' time I will not be aware of. And then to my waist. Now I love doing this, just stretching my back, putting the back of my waist, pushing it in, straightening my back. It feels good. That's just me. Just make sure that your waist is comfortable. And your back is as pain-free and comfortable as you can possibly make it. Just being kind to it. Wishing it well. And then the front of your body, or rather inside. I usually go up my digestive tract, so making sure there's no tightness or tension. And if there is, there's a bit of, I don't know what you call it, tightness, tension, but as I pass my attention up my body, giving it kindness, you can feel the relaxing quality of that compassion. As it goes up the body, it relaxes things. And if ever I come across a feeling, a tightness, a stinging feeling, an aching, a throbbing, whatever feeling, I would always pause there. Always be honest and courageous enough to stay with it. And you always find that love, that kindness, that opening the door of your heart to whatever you're experiencing. That lessens the severity of whatever you're feeling. things relax, open out, become at ease. And again, there's sometimes a half an hour meditations. Often if I'm by myself, that's maybe all I do. Just relax an ache or a pain or an injury anywhere. It's amazing how effective that is. Then you go past the lower torso, up to things like your stomach, your lungs, your heart. Just sweep that attention up until I get to my shoulders. And there's always some tension there in my shoulders. So now I can feel both of them, and I loosen them as much as possible. Like letting them open out, so there's no tightness, no pulling, no squashing at all. And so they feel at ease. And down my arms to my elbows, past the elbows, the forearms, forearms to the wrists, and the wrists to the fingers. Being aware of all of the parts of those arms as you sweep the awareness through them. Relaxing everything as you go, pausing if part of your arms need more attention, until you can feel that those arms and fingers are relaxed to the max, really at ease. And go back up to my shoulders again. I didn't relax them enough, so I'm going to give them a few extra little moments of kindness. And then to my neck. There I have to make sure my head is well balanced. Not too far forward, not too far back. Not too far to the left or the right. Nicely balanced. You feel that. You need mindfulness and kindness to balance the head properly. And then lastly, to the muscles in my face. The muscles of the face, I relax them all around the eyes, so they're loose. Eyes are closed, but the muscles aren't screwed tight. Around the mouth. Sometimes I like to put a little smile on the face. That helps the whole muscles of all the face just relax more. And I know that feeling of the relaxed facial muscles. And when I can sense it's there, I realize the job is done there. Now I can be aware of my whole body. Just feel it as like a unit. And I've looked after every part of it. If I notice there's some part I missed out, I will go there, give it extra kindness. Relax that too. And I stay with the awareness of the body. This is a personal thing I do, but I recommend it. Until the body feels so at ease, there's a delightful sensation which comes up. It's the pleasure of relaxation. It's actually a pleasure. You can feel it. When I can notice that delight, now come, my body gets even more relaxed. And that's a good introduction. So I can now let go of the body and start doing the same thing with my mind. Mind, how are you? I'm not going to train you, criticize you, control you. I'm going to get to know you and be kind with you. So first of all, I notice how peaceful I am right now. Very often I've asked people to give that peace a number, 1 really peaceful, 10 quite agitated, just to make it more easy for you to know how peaceful or unpeaceful you are. And once we have an idea of how peaceful or unpeaceful, then we learn what causes peace in the mind, and what's the enemy of peace. Enemy of peace is like a fault-finding, critical mind, one which goes off into the future or the past. But right now, how free do you feel? You're just here, you don't want to go anywhere, you're not carrying any memories from the past. All you have is this moment, and you're kind to it. Like you're kind to parts of the body earlier, now you're kind to this moment. And learn how to relax it. So this moment is not tense. It's not afraid of you. But this moment and your mindfulness are like the best of friends. You can relax and just be natural in each other's presence. And as the mind can engage in the present moment, just be with it. It's natural that the mind gets into silence. Nothing much to say, but everything to enjoy about this moment. So be silent and enjoy the mind at peace. And see what happens next. As now close to the end of the meditation. How do you feel? What's it like inside? What does peace feel like? What does relaxation feel like? This is just to know the benefits which you can experience for yourself from meditation. In a few moments I'll ring the gong. When the gong finishes sounding for the third time, that's the opportunity to come out from the meditation, open your eyes, and come back to normal. Excellent.